was very pleased last night, that my video for card number 39 posted on YouTube, so wasn't as frustrating a day as the day before. Today, I'm creating my index card a day for day 40. So after today, there'll be just 3 more weeks of postings. But the first thing I wanted to do is show you the journal that I told you I'd been working on. And it is from a class by Lisa Young. And I'll put it in the description so you can find the class on Teachable. I made the journal cover, and the journal itself using her technique. So all I'm going to do is show you basically show you the journal. So it's stitched fabric that is then placed on a piece of watercolor paper. And then it's got 4 signatures in it. And I have very little that has, color on it. And then there are these cute little paperclip markers. And she teaches you how to do all of this. So I encourage you to take a look at it and join the class if you can. This is some Sari ribbon that I got. I'll also post the website where I ordered this. It actually is white, a white colored, and white just would not have gone on this as well as this did. So I tea-dyed it before I used it. So anyway, that's that. So today, like I said, I'm creating card number 40, so there'll only be 3 more weeks after today. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to take this stencil and I want to use I'm going to use golden heavy body acrylic and in the color Payne's Gray. And I worked on the top and made sure I could open it before I got started. Last time I had a horrible time getting it open. Okay, so that's enough paint. I'm not going to do all that much on this card, but just a bit. All right, so I like numbers. I like this stencil is a Stencil Girl stencil. And it is by Seth, Apter. So if you, I don't know if it's still available. I would assume that it is. But it has, as you can see, it's got lots of different things that you can stencil. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stencil a few of these numbers. Not all of them, but a few of them. And you don't want to load your sponge up too much, because then it will seep under the stencil. And if that happens, it's not the end of the world. Sometimes it just happens. I think I can get this 4. I'm just kind of skipping around. I may add a little bit more to each of them before I stop. It's just a fine line here. Okay, that looks pretty good. Next, I want to add my tea bag, and I have poured out some more of the matte medium. I am using a piece of eyelet fabric as my that's what I'm using to wipe things off, and so it'll get some color as time goes on, and I'll be able to use that in my work as well. I didn't add as much today as I did yesterday because I had a bunch left over. Okay, this tea bag is actually folded, and that's good. This corner didn't get enough matte medium. I'm going to turn it around so I can get to it better. Okay. The next thing I want to do, I have a piece of collage paper that's music. That's a music sheet, and I made a sticker out of it, and I'm gonna take it. It seems to have collected a thread, which is not unusual. So I'm gonna try not to cover up all my numbers. Maybe we'll do this. So you can still see the numbers through the tea bag. The next thing, what do I want to do? I'm looking for my bag of Dana Whaley washi tapes, and I'm not seeing it right away. This is what happens. I get sidetracked and forget to pull the thing out. So, what I'm going to do is I'll add something maybe after the filming. But in the meantime, I'm going to add a piece of this. This is another one of Dee Dee Catron's washi tapes. And I think with this black and white that's going on here, that'll be a good thing to add. Now, I'm going to take my lyrographic stick and a graphite stick, and I'm going to make some marks. Again, rolling it around, dipping it in water and rolling it around the card. And a pencil. These are things that I normally do for virtually everything that I create here. And I think the last thing I want to do is to add my stitchy bit here, and I've got some strings. This is from when I was making my journal. I sewed on the button, and that's what that's from. So I'm going to add that, and all of these other threads and strings. And this is actually a skein of embroidery floss. I blanked for a moment. So I'm going to use Fabri-Tac as I've done in the past, and put my word down. And I randomly select these things, but I try to use whatever comes first. And today it was Mercy. And goodness knows I need Mercy. I'm going to take one last look for my washi tape before I close up here. And I found it. Okay, so I'm going to look for something that's got some blue in it. I think this might be pretty on there, so I'm going to take, it has some Asemic writing on it. Well, actually, I think it's actual text. And I'm going to put this right here. Okay, so that, maybe I'll do another small piece. And put it up here. All right, so that's it for my card for today. Thank you for joining me, and I do hope to see you again tomorrow.